No need to waste time, let's get right into it. So, a while back, a Fionna and Cake spinoff was announced for HBO Max. This was during the genesis of the streaming wars, and new shows were being announced left and right and left again. I mean, we were getting Star Wars The Acolyte. Who's excited for that? Not me. Well, I was at one point. So among all the major players, you know, your Disney Plus, your HBO Max, and your Apple TV, Fionna and Cake was one of the ones that went kind of under the radar. So the announcement dropped, and I remember some major news networks covered the story, and then by the next week, it was forgotten about. But the premise was kick-ass. Adventure Time Fionna and Cake is a spin-off of Adventure Time, the latter of which follows the adventures of Finn the human and Jake the dog, This series follows Finn and Jake's gender-swapped complements, Fionna the human and Cake the cat. The series also stars Simon Petrikov. Interesting, we'll get to that later. A character who for most of Adventure Time has been well known as the Ice King. Adventure Time Fionna and Cake sees the trio travel through the multiverse, while also being chased by a powerful new antagonist, who is determined to track them down and erase them from existence. So already the inclusion of Simon Petrikov is really interesting. This is supposedly taking place in a different universe than Adventure Time, and it's possibly one where Simon Petrikov discovered immortality, not through the Ice King channel, never became the Ice King, or, alternate theory, a decrowned Simon Petrikov is visited by Fionna and Cake from another universe. Or maybe his fanfiction is brought to life by some Peppermint Butler black magic. Who knows? And they're traveling through the multiverse, which was introduced in Crossover, a back half Adventure Time episode.
What dimension is this?
All of them.
That's great! Then we can live everywhere!
Everywhere you will die. Mountains of broken bodies beneath the wheel.
And a powerful new antagonist, hopefully not the Lich, determined to track them down and erase them from existence. Erase them from existence? Maybe because they were created by some black magic? Huh? So this series sounds really fun and interesting. Not enough to make theories of just yet, but we all kind of patiently waited for it to come out. Then came The Purge. And we all know how horrible this time was for Cartoon Network. In an attempt to save Warner Brothers from bankruptcy, mega supervillain David Zaslav sacrificed Final Space, Infinity Train, Batgirl, and many others to the inescapable black hole that is legal canceling. Tax write-offs, essentially. Animation was hit especially hard because Zaslav has no respect for this art form. Like, at all. And everyone thought Cartoon Network itself would be completely gutted by next week. So I think everyone kinda assumed that Fionna and Cake was also one of the casualties, but it turns out it somehow survived. Okay, awesome. Just one question. Where the hell is it? No announcements, no updates. We are all lost in the proverbial weeds over here. So in an attempt to find out what exactly happened to this show and if it's even still coming out, I've taken to the internet to see just how deep this rabbit hole goes. So, according to the Wikipedia page for the series, it will be released on the streaming service Max. Now, I haven't talked about this on the channel yet, but the idea of taking away HBO from HBO Max is unbelievably stupid. But that's another video, and it will probably end up being another video. And Max was announced a little over a month ago. So, as of a month ago, we know this series is still happening. I mean, they updated the Wikipedia. But that's all I could find on the Wikipedia. Moving on over to IMDb, the listing for the series includes a date, 2023. Okay, there's something. I mean, this year? That's pretty awesome. I don't really feel like waiting a whole nother year to get this thing. And under cast listings, there's only one guy listed, Rolando de Villa Beltran. I don't know if I'm saying that right. He's listed as newspaper guy. Excuse me? He's the only cast member. Not Fionna, not Cake, not Simon, but newspaper guy. Well, guys, better change the Wikipedia. It looks like this one's about newspapers. But seriously, I don't know why this random dude is the only one listed under the cast. Other than, of course, you know, the producers, the writers. The only voice we have, though, is this guy. So who is he? Okay. Trolls ad,
Won't you sing?
Because singing killed my grandma, okay?
Known for, oh, How to Train Your Dragon? Okay, good movie. Excuse me, 2025? Oh shit. That's the live action one, isn't it? Oh, damn. Forgot that was happening. Live, Die, Repeat, and Repeat. An Edge of... Wait a minute. This is an Edge of Tomorrow sequel? I love that movie. What? Stranger Things? Okay, pretty cool. Big City Greens. Zootopia 2, Rise of the Non-Mammalians, Red Panda Crosswalker. Okay, what kind of, Rise of the Non-Mammalians? This cannot be real, right? This is fake, right? You know what? We're getting off topic here. But it looks like Fionna and Cake is being written by Adam Muto, whose name should sound familiar. He's one of the main writers for the back half of the main series. And he wrote Distant Lands, so at least we know the spin-off is in good hands. If you head on over to his Twitter, looks like he's been pretty active, posting some Adventure Time content, you know. April 13th, drawing of Cake the Cat. Apparently it's on his mind. I mean, it looks like it's still being worked on, although scrolling through the rest of his Twitter, I can't really find anything that would point to him still writing for this series. But I don't see anything that says it's not happening anymore. It's a nice Finn pizza animation. IMDb doesn't say what stage of production it's in. Adam Muto, the main writer for the spinoff, has no official updates. I mean, where is this thing? It's bizarre we haven't gotten any updates. I mean, I hate to come up empty-handed here. I don't like to finish a video like this. But what's really important is that it hasn't been outright cancelled. Until we have an official announcement, all we can do is speculate on where it's at. If I had to guess, I'd say it's in the middle of post-production. And assuming it's still aiming for a 2023 release, they'd have to put a teaser out relatively soon if they want to have it ready for Max, right? All we have so far is this one promotional image when it got announced. That is it. I mean, they need to have it ready for Max, right? Max. When is that changing over again? It looks like HBO Max will transfer to Max on May 23rd, 2023. Alright, that's in next Tuesday? That's like soon. Okay, you know what? That would be the perfect time to show off some upcoming series dropping on the service. If I recall correctly, Clone High is coming out on the 23rd, right? Clone High release date... May 23rd? Why not have a trailer for Fionna and Cake? I'm just saying. Now the chance is slim, of course, that we'll get an actual update on Fionna and Cake on this day, but it's not zero. I'd say that May 23rd, next Tuesday, is our best bet for an actual update on this spinoff. Again, hate to come up with no new details, but that is my best guess for what is happening with this show. It's still going on, I'm assuming. As long as no one outright says it's done, it's not done, and I'm still fighting for this thing, because it sounds dope as hell, and you know what? This is what's gonna save adult animation. That and Unicorn. Alright, baby. Can't wait.